We are back, and I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live. Today is September 19th. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I am so glad you guys chose to hang out here for my Thursday night show at the very cool Vokal Media Studios in North Dallas, Texas. And this show happens at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every freaking Thursday. And this show features some of the very best original singer-songwriters in the entire country. No kidding. You can now download my shows on iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn. And if you are listening to this epicsode as a podcast, you can watch it by going to vokalnow.com. And that's always vocal with a
K.
Absolutely, Bre. And click on Barside Jive, and you can go right into the show. This show is also sponsored by
The Zoo
on Vokal,
the world's best rock, and can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vokalnow.com. Zoo Freaks get classic rock, deep cuts, B-sides, last tracks, stuff you never hear on FM stations. Plus, the big thing here is you can avoid all those back-to-back commercials. Here's the bottom line, guys. The Zoo brings you more of the good shit and less of the bad. Tonight I have singer-songwriter TK Brown in the studio, but first... Okay, on this day, 1973 is the year Graham Parsons passed away, the enormously influential country rock innovator who was a member of the Byrds and the Flying Burrito Brothers, died of a drug overdose in a hotel room in Joshua Tree National Park, California. He was only 26 years of age. Also, Max Weinberg and Roy Bittan made their debuts as members of Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band on this day in 1974. Max is also widely known as the band leader for, you're right, Conan O'Brien on Late Night with Conan O'Brien and The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. He is also the father of Slipknot drummer Jay Weinberg. Roy Bittan, nicknamed the Professor, aside from his membership in Springsteen's band, has played on numerous albums as a session musician, primarily for singer-songwriters and rock and pop artists, including John Bon Jovi, David Bowie, Jackson Browne, Tracy Chapman, Chicago, Dire Straits, Bob Dylan, Peter Gabriel, Ian Hunter, Meatloaf, Stevie Nicks, Bob Seger, and I could go on and on and on. Talented guy. Sid Bernstein, who promoted the Beatles' first concerts in the U.S., offered the Fab Four an astonishing $230 million to reunite on this day in 1976. They turned him down. $230 million, and they turned him down. All right, that's hard to digest. So Jackson Browne, Bonnie Raitt, and Crosby, Stills and Nash, and more played the first No Nuke show at Madison Square Garden, which started on this day in 1979. The concerts were organized by Musicians United for Safe Energy, Muse, a group put together in 1979 by Jackson Browne, Graham Nash, and Bonnie Raitt. And while the group's chief purpose was drawing attention to the dangers of nuclear energy. Wow. 2 years later on this day in 1981, Simon and Garfunkel had their famous reunion concert in Central Park. Neil Young's third record, After the Gold Rush, was released on this day in 1970, as was the soundtrack to the movie Performance, which starred Mick Jagger and featured his first solo song, Memo from Turner. Performance was a British crime drama, okay? So, like, I had to check into it, right, because I wasn't that familiar with it. But since Mick was in it, I had to look, okay? So it went like this. So after killing a rival in self-defense, hoodlum Chaz, I'll say, James Fox must flee both from the law and from his boss, Harry Flowers. He eventually moves into a house owned by Turner, played by Mick Jagger, a former rock star who lives with female companions. And they totally clash eventually, but Turner becomes fascinated with Chaz's life as a criminal. Through drugs and a series of psychological battles with Turner, Chaz emerges as a different man. Guys, on this day in 1978, Linda Ronstadt put out her third #1 album, Living in the USA.
I should people to keep going free for this
And here's Bre Akers.
Hello.
Hey, Bre.
How are you?
Man, did you enjoy your rest and relaxation last week?
Sure.
Got a whole week off.
I know.
Man, it was awful around here.
Sorry that everyone had to be sober.
Oh, sober. It was traumatic.
I'm sure. Withdrawals, right?
Oh, it was horrible. But we're glad you're back. So now we're good again.
Great. Well, then at least now you can get back into the swing of things.
We will. We will definitely do that. So what's going on?
Well, this week, what I have brought you all is the actual classic cocktail, the Aviation. We haven't done a gin cocktail yet.
Wow. Aviation.
An Aviation.
So we're going to fly.
Yes.
Okay.
You probably will, because if you've never had an Aviation, which a lot of bars actually, it kind of fizzled out many years ago just because of the ingredients in it, but you can probably put them in your home bar and then play with the cocktail recipe to get it how you like. But the original cocktail recipe is actually pretty tart. So this isn't one for you to chug, DC.
Oh, no chugging.
No chugging.
No chuggers.
And it's typically strained into a glass. So I have yours chilled as much as I could before we were sitting here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
No chugging, but I do get it chilled.
Yes. So if you guys are interested in this cocktail, it is a mix of gin, lemon juice, creme de violet, and maraschino liqueur. So it's a little bit different. If you guys aren't gin drinkers, it is very kind of, like I said, tart and florally. Are you a gin drinker?
I can do some gin.
Gin?
Yeah, I can do some gin.
Yes. Well, then cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Or is
That's right there.
Oh, right in front of me. Oh, yeah, I'm blind. Okay.
Glad that eye surgery is working out for you.
You know, the eye surgery is good. The eye surgery is good. I can actually see when I drive now. But literally, I can actually see from my left eye. My right still hasn't had surgery yet, but left eye's good. And I found out something, though. I'm going to have to use readers up close. Yeah. So I got to get me something cool looking. These other ones just aren't right. They're just not right. The ones you get at CVS just aren't cool.
I don't know. Dollar Tree may have something.
Something stylish. Something stylish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something. But thanks for asking.
Well, I wasn't really asking, but it's kind of like you can't see something right in front of you.
Well,
so
I know. It's
more of a concern.
That's a whole different reason right there. That's just the head up the butt, thing going on right there. It's not. So let me try this gin based.
Yes, like I said, it is a sipping cocktail. But it is tart and florally, and it's.
Yeah, it is.
It's very different.
It's tart and it is florally.
Yeah, it's very different. So before I took my week vacation from the show, we were covering different bar tools for your home bar, how to use them and what they were.
Right.
So I got to thinking, since we covered pretty much all your basic home bar tools, the thing that we have not actually covered is what you actually use, your spirits.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be walking you guys through your different spirits and a little history and fun facts about each of them. And so a little bit about how they're made, so you guys also feel more comfortable venturing out, like using gin and things like that. So in honor of our aviation, I'm going to cover gin today.
All right. Everybody needs a little spirit.
Yes. Yes, a good old spirit. So gin actually dates back to the Middle Ages. I don't know if you know that. Yes. And it was actually an herbal medicine before it was considered a spirit.
Oh, wow.
So,
What did it treat?
well, I will get there.
Okay. Sorry.
It's not.
Here I go,
it's not
taking over your
No,
segment.
it's not a long list like we've talked about before with rum and
Okay.
everyone dying on islands with God knows what.
Right.
So,
Cholera.
yeah, right. Well, gin emerged in England after the introduction of the Dutch liquor known as Genever, which you may hear this as the Dutch or Belgium gin styles is what Genever is referred to as. And then the Old Tom gin style was adopted in the 18th century, which usually contained added sugar. So gin became widespread after the 1688 Great Revolution, when French brandy had import restrictions. So I think, like all of us drinkers, if we can't get our hands on one thing, we will
Resort to something
else. So here comes gin. So it is produced in a wide variety of different ways and different ingredients, giving each style a different flavor and unique characteristics. But there is one common factor, and that is a major ingredient. And do you know what that ingredient is?
Tell me.
Sure you don't want to guess? No?
Tell me.
Okay. Well, the main ingredient is juniper.
Really?
Yes.
I knew that.
Wow. You're so smart. Shut up, Brad. You're too smart for this show.
Brad knew this. But typically you're going to find in different variations of gin other things like anise, caraway, coriander, and these were all herbs that were originally used to treat stomach ailments, gallstones, and gout. Wow.
So
Yes.
drink up.
Yeah. So like I said, I really do feel like this fixes a lot of stuff. The invention of the column still made the distillation of neutral spirits practical and made way for the style of the London dry gin in the 19th century. So over each century, you've got a new style coming out. But gin was actually used to mask the bitter flavor of quinine.
Quinine, yeah.
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 And which
Right.
at the time was the only effective anti-malaria compound.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So that is your history of the gin. What you need to know about gin is that the juniper flavored, that's what has to be the predominant flavor to be considered a gin. And the minimum bottle strength must be 37.5% alcohol by volume.
Wow.
Yes.
Juniper.
Juniper.
I
So
never would have guessed.
I know. So it basically smells like Christmas trees, guys. So
Yeah, speaking of Christmas,
yeah.
it's coming. It's going to be here soon. In fact, I guarantee you Walmart's got trees up already.
Everyone has trees up already.
I bet you they do.
Hobby Lobby is out of control
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Already.
already.
And it's not even October. I mean, we're still sweating. It's still 105. Dang.
But yeah, so if you want to get in the Christmas spirit early, I highly suggest sniffing a bottle of gin. And but if you look up whatever type of gin you're using, depending on the style, you can find the different botanicals and things that they use, and that will actually help you pair different flavorings to make cocktails. There is a lot of different literature out there about one of the best books out there is called The Flavor Bible, and you can actually look up, a certain flavor and see different combinations that it pairs well with and contrasts and things to help build your cocktails if you want to get fancy at home.
Very cool. The Flavor Bible.
Yes.
I need to get a copy of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring my copy next week.
You should.
and
I want to delve into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's probably just a little paperback.
It's not like a big family Bible we had back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of heavy.
Is
It's
it?
kind of heavy.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, I don't know. It's a long read. I don't know if I can handle it.
I guess you'll just have to try all the different flavors as you go through.
Maybe they have a
which is-
Cliff Note version.
Maybe.
Yeah. You remember what Cliff Notes were?
I do. That
You do?
saved me in school.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had Cliff Notes at your age?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought that was just like an old dude thing.
No. I'm getting
Wow.
old, DC. Believe it or
Wow.
not. Believe it or
God,
not.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else you got, Bree?
Well, the only other thing I have for you guys is my event for you this week.
All right. I love
Yes.
events.
This weekend is the Addison Oktoberfest.
All right.
Yes. So I will actually be out there Sunday. So
Very
if you guys
cool.
are around, and you can hit me up on Instagram and meet up and all that good stuff. But yeah, it goes on all weekend. Thursday and Sunday, it's free to get in. So I think it's definitely something to go check out. And then I know you have an event coming up.
I do, Bree, on Saturday, 2 to 4 at Outlaw Cider.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, we're having our monthly cigar and cider event. You're not going to be there, are you? You're going to be in Addison.
I will be at a child's birthday party.
Oh, man, if it's not a wedding, it's a birthday for you.
I'm just really hoping that all my friends return the favor because
Yeah, really.
like,
You've gone to all their weddings.
yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting for the divorce parties and all the fun stuff to happen. So I'll bring the gin.
Oh, yeah. We got the juniper covered.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you about Saturday's Cigar and Cider event in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas at the end of the show. Keep you in suspense.
Yes. But other than that, you can follow me on Instagram at It's the Tipsy Gypsy, or you can go to itsthetipsygypsy.com. You can check out all the different cocktails, things going on, events and giveaways, and say hi.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But don't come to my cigar and cider event in Grapevine and expect to see Bree because she won't be there. She'll be at a birthday party.
1 year old, man. 1 year old.
Oh, my gosh. A 1-year-old's birthday party to boot.
So y'all please have a couple ciders for me
Okay, we will. We will. And a cigar.
and a cigar.
Yeah, totally. Bree, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's awesome having you back.
Glad to be back.
Don't do that. Don't ever do that again. No vacation time for you. You used your hourly.
Yeah, all my time
Accumulated.
accrued. Gone.
It's done. It's over. Maybe next year we'll talk about it. All right, guys, we got some music for you tonight. We have got a very special guest. We've got TK Brown in the house. TK is a 14-year-old Nashville singer-songwriter. Okay, let me stop right there and tell you, I know we've been talking alcohol, but her mom is here too, so it's okay. I mean, mom's cool, okay? But she is a 14-year-old Nashville singer, songwriter, and recording artist from Gun Barrel City. I think I got lost and wound up there one time. But she is often referred to as a contemporary country powerhouse. And her music typically delivers a modern country pop style with a positive, inspirational message, which we can't get enough of that stuff. TK grew up listening to and enjoys a wide mixture of genres, but her favorite is new and traditional country. She often blends the two in her own TK kind of style, which sounds pretty cool. Over the past 2 years, TK has toured all over the United States, singing at many different venues, including coffee shops, fairs, festivals, benefits, churches, operas, restaurants, and radio stations. And now she's reached the pinnacle of her career, and she's on Barside Jive Live right here at the Vokal Media Studios in North Dallas, Texas. Last year, she performed at the Grand Ole Opry 4 times, the State Fair of Texas, CMA Fest, Splash Kingdom, Hard Rock Cafe in multiple cities, and I love the Hard Rock Cafe. In fact, the drink I love at the Hard Rock is called the Southern Rock. And apparently it's Joe Perry's favorite hard rock drink. And I didn't know that, but it's DC's favorite. Order the Southern Rock. It's totally down. And many, many more. Continuing on, she has opened for a number of great headliners such as Kevin Fowler, Wade Bowen, Shenandoah, Larry Gatlin, Vanilla Ice, We Are Messengers, Holland, Sanctus Real, Blanca, Jason Crabb, Adam Crabb, Karen Peck, and the list goes on and on forever. The girl's been around. This past summer at CMA Fest, TK played and quickly won over the crowd after being invited on stage now by Radio Disney Country. Wow. And one of her favorite country artists, Ray Lynn, who presented her with a new autographed Taylor guitar. Now, it doesn't get much cooler than that. This year, TK has written a little over 100 songs, and this summer, two of her most recent singles, Cinderella and Shine Big, Shine Bright, landed number 1 and number 2 on the national, inspirational, and Christian country charts. They are currently still in the top 40 as I speak. Her newest single, Beautiful, has quickly landed in the top 10 and is predicted by DJs to be another number 1. TK's goal with her music is to lift and encourage all who hear it. Her motto is simple: dream big, shine bright, and inspire others along the way. And this is why when I found out about TK, I had to have her on the show. So I want to welcome TK to the show.
Hi.
Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. You know, I've got to know, like, when did you get interested in music? Was it like when you were really, really little?
You know, I think honestly it's always been there because I used to sit up and watch, America's Got Talent, and I'd look up there and I'd tell Mama, I'm going to be a Hollywood baby. I was like, I'm going to go there one day.
Wow.
And it took about till I was 8 for me to finally get up enough courage to actually start putting it in motion. But
right.
I think I've always known I've wanted to do this.
Wow. Now, are your family, are they musically inclined?
Actually, they are not.
No.
The only person who is musically inclined in my family is now passed away. It was my great-grandpa.
Wow.
So,
what did he play?
He played guitar. I've heard stories from just my grandma that they said he sounded like a Hank Sr.
Really?
And he was a great musician. So
That's not a bad thing.
yeah.
I love Hank Sr. Yeah, kind of grew up on a lot of that stuff. Hank Sr., Bob Wills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that old stuff. So tell us a little bit more about you. Like, what do you do besides play music?
Besides playing music, I don't really do much besides play music.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of a boring person outside of music life, so.
Really? You don't read?
I read, yeah.
Do you
and
read?
School gets the best of me sometimes,
Yeah.
but
Now, what grade are you in?
I am a freshman this year.
Oh, wow. Are they picking on you?
No, because I'm homeschooled.
Oh, are you? Lucky. So there's like one student in your class, and it's you?
It's actually K-12, so there's actually a lot
Oh.
of kids, but you can't really talk to them because it's online. So.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get together? All the homeschoolers, they kind of get together for...
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely programs where you can get together with the kids and kind of do like a coffee day or something. I just haven't done it yet.
Kids
Oh,
and
okay.
coffee.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brad's a
Starbucks.
big coffee guy. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking gin, and he's over there thinking about coffee. Well, it's just a caffeine. Just take pills. It's a lot easier than drinking old nasty coffee. Hey, tell me, TK, so what is your favorite subject in school?
It used to be math, but then it turned
Math?
Math turned into algebra, so now my favorite subject is not math. It is English.
You don't like those long algebraic problems?
I don't understand why letters have to be included with numbers.
I never did either.
I don't get it yet. So it is currently not my number one right now.
Okay, so what is?
English.
Really? Because you like to write?
Mm-hmm. I
Really?
like to write stories it's a I guess you can kind of incorporate it with writing music. It's kind of the
Right.
same type of thing. So I think that's why I like English so much.
Wow. Because you like to write. Of course, I know you like to write songs because you do it constantly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's just give them a sample of some of your music. Do you want to do one live or?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
All right.
What do you want to do?
This song I'll do is actually called Biggest Texas, and it kind of
Biggest
talks.
Texas.
Yeah, it kind of talks about my dreams. I might be like a 14-year-old girl who probably has no clue what she's doing, but I still have this dream as big as Texas, and I believe I'm going to make it one day.
All right. Well, there's no doubt about that, TK. All right. Whenever you're ready, this is TK Brown on Barside Jive Live.
This small town just can't hold me. It just can't take me where I need to go. And before too long, I'll get to leaving, find new ways to break free and new ways to grow. But I know that I might be small, but I'll give my all, then go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with love. I won't let it break me, 'cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. Music in my heart feels like breathing. It's wild and unbroken and cannot be tamed. And those bright lights tease and taunt me. They stare and they haunt me. They're calling my name, calling my name. 'Cause I might be small, but I'll give my all, then go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with love. I won't let it break me, 'cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. As big as Texas.
Wow. TK, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, it's beautiful. Man, I just love your playing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a 21-year-old brother and a 20-year-old sister.
Wow. What are their names?
Kaylee and Cameron.
Wow, very cool. Are they pretty cool with you?
Yeah, they're kind of cool now. Me and my sister used to fight, of course, when we were a little younger, but she kind of grew up and became my best friend.
Did she really?
Yep.
Wow. So she treats you really great, huh?
Yeah, they're both very supportive of me, and that's what I love most about them.
Yeah, yeah. You have a really tight family. So your grandfather, I know you've got a song, Grandpa's Old Guitar, right? And is that about your grandfather, I guess?
It actually is. I
Yeah.
wrote that this past year about the guitar that my grandma passed down as soon as she found out I was a musician.
Right, wow. So your grandpa was pretty important in your life, right?
Yeah, for someone I never met, actually. Yeah, he was.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So you have his guitar?
I do. It's sitting on my wall right now because it's kind of old and barren and you can't really play it. I'm afraid to break it. So it just sits up there and gives me inspiration from day to day.
Wow. Yeah. You know, I've got my dad's first guitar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm fixing to hang it back up on the wall, but just moving. But yeah, that's really cool. You want to play? You want me to play that song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay, let's do it right now. And this is TK Brown on Barside Jive Live.
In the back of Granny B's closet, beating up hard case with the dust all on it. She told me it was his best friend.
Great job, TK.
He left this world on God's grace. She handed it to me, smiling full of faith that the music will never end. She said I was just like him, battered and worn from the years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know that I'll go far with Grandpa's old guitar. Song by song and year by year, it shared my secrets and relieved my tears. With every chapter we turned the page. Nothing amounts to what it's worth, from the pews of the chapel to the mother church, when I finally played on the opera stage. I look out and see his face, battered and worn from years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far with Grandpa's old guitar. It's more than just a hand-me-down. This circle of love goes round and around and around. Battered and worn from the years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far. Yeah, I'm his shining star, thanks to Grandpa's old guitar. Grandpa's old guitar. Grandpa
It's TK Brown here on Barside Jive Live. Wow, what a treat we've got tonight. So TK, as far as your schedule, you got some gigs coming up, right?
Yes, of course, always.
You better, right?
Yes. This week, we actually have a couple of award shows to go to. There's the SGMAs out in Paris, Texas. I'm nominated for a couple awards out there.
Wow.
And then the Texas Country Music Awards. We have to go up there this week, too.
Wow. Very cool. Man, you're just always on the road, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Mom's so lucky. She gets to take you to all these. I mean, most parents, you take your kids down here to the soccer field or the football field, but Mom has to go across country.
Yeah, we've definitely put some miles on her car.
Right. What's the furthest place you've been to perform?
Right now it'd probably be
compete?
New York.
Really?
Buffalo, New York. That was a long drive.
Buffalo. Wow.
Yeah, that was 24 hour? 18 to 20 hour drive, and it was
Yeah.
me, her, and my sister, and I don't know how she put up with me and my sister because we got reckless after the third hour and we're fighting each other.
Wow. Did you do any of the driving?
And unfortunately not.
No.
I tried to
You
talk her
wanted
into
to.
it. I wanted to, yes.
Yeah. You can't wait to get behind the wheel.
Oh, no, I cannot. I'm gonna be like, I told her, I was like, as soon as I get my license, I'm your roadie and I'll drive you. You
Right.
ain't got to drive me all the time.
Right. Well, does Mom, she drive pretty good?
For the sake
Getting home.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
For the sake of people listening, yes, she's a good driver. She can be scary at times.
Yeah. Do you ever get to get behind the wheel illegally?
No.
No?
My dad is a cop, so
Is he really?
unfortunately not.
Is he really?
He is.
Oh,
He's a chief
well.
of police down in the neighboring town we live next to.
Really? How
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, how awesome. Well, that's kind of my background.
It is?
Yeah. I know it's hard to believe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually retired. Yeah. I know TK's over here looking at me like, really? Yeah.
What side of the
Really?
law were you on?
No, I was on the good side. I was I spent a career of that business. But I don't we better get off that subject. I'm liable to lose viewers. Don't want to screw up my ratings talking about my past. But no, that's awesome. We love the blue here. We love our firefighters, our cop. We just talked about last week about Patriots Day and September 11th and what the firefighters and police officers did on that day. And not only that, but all the average, ordinary people that became heroes instantaneously by reaching out, trying to help somebody. And those people we'll never know their names, but yet they jumped in there and became heroes. So there's a lot of people that made the ultimate sacrifice on that day, and so I think Patriots Day is a great way to remember them. And then when we reach out and become heroes in people's lives, that's paying it back, paying it forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very cool, TK. So what do you say we play another?
Let's do it.
We're on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cinderella. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here we go. You want to tell them a little bit about it?
I can, sure.
Okay.
This one is actually based off of a personal experience I had with bullying before I went to homeschooling. I got teased a lot because of the whole music dream, and I was missing school for traveling, and so I had told my friends, you know what, next year you probably won't see me. I'm probably going to do homeschooling because I want to do this full time, and school is a problem in that case because in Texas you can't miss so many days.
Right.
And so I went to the last day of school, and I just got so much bickering and drama and just people being awful about what I wanted to do. So this song is basically telling someone, no matter what everybody else says, I'm going to do my own thing.
Very cool. That's my motto.
Yeah.
Very cool, TK. All right. Let's listen to Cinderella by TK Brown on Barside Jive Live.
They really tried to tear me down this time, pulling pieces back together. If only they knew. Sticks and stones hurt for a minute, but I'll be fine. I never think I won't, 'cause I know I can't. Stepping out on the edge, they don't understand. I'm leaving their words in a cloud of dust, 'cause I've had enough. I ain't gonna be no Cinderella, waiting till midnight, chasing time. I got my boots, you can keep your slippers. I don't need no glass shoes to shine, 'cause I believe that the magic's in me. Standing here in front of the mirror, staring at a girl that I don't recognize. She is strong and brave, no time to waste on fear and doubt. Dressed up in faith with her head held high. Never think I won't, 'cause I know I can. Stepping out in this dress, they don't understand. I'm leaving behind who I used to be, 'cause now I'm free. No, I ain't gonna be no Cinderella, waiting till midnight, chasing time. I got my boots, you can keep your slippers. I don't need no glass shoes to shine, 'cause I believe that the magic's in me. That the magic's in me. This life ain't a fairy tale. A dream is just a wish until I chase it down myself. This life ain't a fairy tale. A dream is just a wish until I chase it down myself. I ain't gonna be no Cinderella. No, I ain't gonna be no Cinderella. No, I ain't gonna be no Cinderella, waiting till midnight, chasing time. I got my boots, you can keep your slippers. I don't need no glass shoes to shine, 'cause I believe that the magic's in me. That the magic's in me. Magic's in me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
TK. That was Cinderella by TK Brown. Woo! Wow, what a song. Wow. Hey, tell people how they can contact you. I know you got a website.
I do. It's tkbrownmusic.com. You can look up my website, or you can go directly to my social medias and just follow me there under TK Brown Music. And it's all the same.
Very cool. Very cool. You have a boyfriend?
I do not.
Do not? Okay, I just want to make sure. You're not like getting married anytime soon, right?
No, I'm not.
No, okay, I just want to make sure. Because, that'll interfere with your music career. Yeah.
Papa DC coming.
Yeah, there's not that dude at church that you're like
Yeah.
checking out. Like, no. Okay. Anyway, that was TK Brown on Barside Jive Live, and I know when to shut up. Hey, why don't you close us out, at least this segment, with another song? Do you mind playing one live?
I don't mind playing one live.
Oh, you're so easygoing.
All right. Instead of doing an original, I figured I'd do a song I really love right now. I don't know if you know who the artist is, but Ashley McBride.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she is my favorite artist right now.
Really?
Her song excuse me, her song Girl Going Nowhere is like my favorite of all time because I feel like I connect with it the most because I've had so much experience with it myself.
Yeah.
You know, the people doubting you, the people saying you're never going to make it.
Right.
So it kind of feels good when you're on stage and you're like, wow, I did that.
Yeah. Very cool. TK Brown.
Don't waste your life behind that guitar. You may get gone, but you won't get far. You're not the first, won't be the last. And you can tell us all about it when you come crawling back, 'cause that road you're on just winds and winds, spinning your wings, wasting your time. But then the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be is exactly where I am. I hear the crowd, look around, I can't find one in teach you. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I get these calls out on the road. I heard your song on my radio, and I always said you'd make it big. And I tell all my friends I knew you back when. Just don't forget all us little folk. And when you crash and burn, remember who told you so. But then the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be is exactly where I am. I hear the crowd, I look around, I can't find one in teaching. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. And I need to thank my daddy for that first set of strings, and all of those who said I'd never be anything. Took a whole lot of yes I wills, and I don't care. A whole lot of basement dives and county fairs to this show right here, and you all look good out there. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl going nowhere.
Woo! Well, TK, you're going somewhere.
Well, thank you.
You don't listen to anybody else. Just listen to me. You're going to go somewhere.
Well,
okay?
thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. The girl from Gun Barrel City.
Sir.
Well, listen, it's been a pleasure having you, and you just feel welcome to come back here anytime.
All right.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. We come back after some more travels and let us know how Mom drove and how
Crazy. I'm going to say crazy.
Yeah, and how many awards you got, and who you met, and it's all good. All right, cool. My featured cigar segment is brought to you by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas. Today I am featuring the Crowned Heads Los Calaveras L 2019, and this is that bad boy right there. And it does mark the first time the Los Caballeros has worn a Habano Oscuro wrapper since the original release in 2014. The filler and binder are 100% Nicaraguan, and only the top quality leaves have been selected to fill this commemorative release. Crafted in the My Father Cigars factory in Esteli, Nicaragua, the L 2019 is medium full-bodied with well-balanced notes of pepper, leather, spice, and wood. Stop by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop and see Denna, Tom, or Kenny for a Crowned Heads Los Calaveras L 2019, or let them make a recommendation for you. If you mention Barside Jive, maybe you could even just mention DC, and they will give you 100% off.
Going right.
I'm just kidding. Kenny will kill me. Okay, they'll give you 10% off your total purchase, which is not 100%, but it's pretty dang good. 10%. So they also have this huge selection of pipe tobaccos if you guys are into that. And coming up Saturday, September 21, from 2 to 4 p.m. will be my next cigar and cider event at Outlaw Cider, 112 East Texas Street in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas. A $20 ticket will buy you a pint of Outlaw's legendary cider, a Crowned Heads premium cigar, and an entry into our drawing. That's right, another one of our drawings. I mean, we've like raffled off a drone and a Bluetooth smoker, and it's always something cool. Tickets are available at Old Grapevine Cigar, Outlaw Cider, or through me. And I've got do not forget to check my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live daily for my daily dose, because I'll be back with more history on the classic rock legends. You can also join me as I peel back the pages and explore the past, present, and future of the rock legends on my daily dose of rock music. If you'd like to check out my daily dose archives, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. Don't forget that / and look for the Daily Dose playlist for more. And please show some love and click that big ass red subscribe button and subscribe for free. Also, I cover rock news and history during my weekly live Tuesday and Thursday shows, just like this one, at the Vokal Media Studios in North Dallas, just like I did tonight. Both of those 60-minute shows are packed full of music and visual art, so join us at vocalnow.com. Look for the Barside Jive image during the show. Besides my Tipsy Gypsy featuring Bre Akers, bringing beverages and tips from behind the bar on both my weekly shows, we're doing a really cool thing on Tuesdays. I'm featuring a visual artist, right, once per month, and the other weeks my creative director and legendary artist Brad Jensen will be taking a deep dive into classic rock album covers of the 1970s and 80s as we look at the stories behind the art. Guys, I want to thank you in advance for your loves, likes, shares, comments. They all make this worthwhile. Be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live, my Instagram at Barside Jive, my website, barsidejive.com, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. Remember that vocalnow.com, and it's always vocal with a
K,
is home to the zoo as well as Barside Jive. Simply check the Barside Jive folder in the entertainment area after downloading the Vokal Now app from your app store. And it doesn't matter if you're on an Android or an iPhone. So get your Zoo Freak on and download the app now. Hey, you can also watch Brad or listen to Brad Sham. I don't know if you can watch him, but you can listen to Brad Sham. Rangers on Deck. There's lots of content there, guys, so check it out. Whether you create music or some other form of art and would like to be featured on one of my shows, or you would like to sponsor or advertise on one of my shows, or maybe you just have an idea or a comment, you can always shoot me an email at dc@barsidejive.com. My show today has also been brought to you by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie. hipandhippie.com. Thanks to Jay and Jimmy, our production team. Actually, Jay's on vacation, right, Jimmy? Yeah, Jay's on vacation somewhere in the world traveler. This is like week 2 for that dude.
Can we just text him and yell at him?
We should just curse him out, text him. But Jimmy is here, and these guys are doing a fabulous job. We're like moving forward in like light speed here. All sorts of cool stuff is happening all the time, and we appreciate those guys. And this part of the show always kind of brings a tear to my eyes, but it's time to go. So guys, we are out of here. Thanks again for hanging out with us this evening. Be kind to one another. Be a hero in someone's life. Until next time, keep it real and keep on rocking. See you next Thursday.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.